Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Paper Mario. Mario and his new friends opened the door unsure of what they would find. All the while, Merle's words about finding the other two heroes rang in their minds. Were those other heroes somewhere in this new world? If not, where? Meanwhile, the creeping void grew larger in the skies above Flipside. The hopes of all worlds rested on the heroes finding the next pure heart. Hello, this is VerticalSandwich, and we are starting Chapter 3-1. When Geeks Attack. Bum bum bum. I think that's an appropriate music cue, right? Bum bum bum. I don't know. So how's everybody doing? So we got a new world getting drawn for us. It's all squares. It's 8-bit world. Alright.
So this is where that door leads. I suppose the next pure heart must be nearby. That's odd. I can feel it nearby, but where could it be? Go with ah!
Hi, Technical! I caught a super rare pixelated butterfly! My friends at DigiButter.ner are going to freak when they get word of this find! I must bring it home! I can't miss this week's episode of the Grotus Chronicles! No way am I going to entrust my digital recordo meow to tape an episode 2 so epic! This is so high technical!
Oh, crazy. I don't know how that voice is gonna sound. Ugh. Anywho. Whoa, ho, ho, kidnapping. Oh, the despair, the awful spectacle of it all. The shocking scene occurred right before my very own tender eyes. Tender eyes. Well, I guess that's a wrap for that pixel, now that that freak Francis has got her. Okay, there's someone behind this bush. Whoa, ho, ho! Who's this guy? A friend of the butterfly girl that got nabbed? Well, that's a pity. That geek that grabbed her, Francis, basically the nerd to end all nerds. Plus, he's got this thing for butterflies, and well, all things nerdy too. If he gets his sweaty mitts on something he likes, there's no getting it back. He collects stuff and keeps it in his big fantasy fortress. It's like a geek paradise. Whoa now, you wanna know where Fort Francis is? Well, if you go all the way down ahead for miles and miles, you'll find it. You're not thinking of infiltrating the nerd lair and rescuing her, are ya?
Yeah.
Look, nobody likes having their butterfly kidnapped by a geek. But it's dangerous. Still sit on it, eh? What a tender moment. I think I got something in my eye here. Listen, let me give you some travel tips. You listening? Good. All I got for you is 3 critical tips, so remember all of them. Here's your first tip. A bunch of no-class jerks are holed up in this castle up ahead. It ain't gonna be easy getting past them. But here's the juice. It's an old castle. You do your thing with that red X mark and maybe something will happen for you. Now for my second tip. If you somehow pass those clowns in the castle, you'll see an ocean. Can't miss it. A scary sea monster lives there. The beast is huge and cranky, but if you toast its red flipper thing, something good is bound to happen. And here's the last tip. Once you swim your way through the ocean, you'll see a humongous tree. There's a huge gorge on the other side. There's no jumping across it. Look for the red wind and do something with it. And then you can get across. Get all of that good. You be careful. If by some crazy chance you do save her, come back and tell me how you did it. That was my best. That was my best broken old Kermit the Frog impression, which didn't work at all. I'm sure. It used to be better than that. You'll have to
trust me on that. And then, I don't know, the crazy blues man voice just came out of nowhere. Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge Muppets fan, and for a while I actually practiced the Kermit the Frog impression. I never got it right. But I'm sure I did better in the past than I just did right then. Okay, so we've got some stuff to do in this level before we find our way out. This is gonna be a long level, mainly because of kind of stuff we have going on, but okay, so the first thing is we have to get up on these things. So, and then we can do that. We can do that in 3D. They're not. Yeah. See. Oh. And then we just. Oh. Well. We want to get up to that platform up above. So. Oh, I know we can do this. There we go. Okay. Alright, and we just jump our way up here, and, there we go, Piranha Plant card. Hooray, Piranha Plant card. Okay, and we're gonna turn into Peach, because I like playing as Peach. I don't know why. I mean, I actually was watching the Super Paper Mario, or not the Super Paper, the Paper Mario, LP that I've been watching, and, the person, well, it's Lucajin's LP, and she's, was talking about how everybody knows Princess Peach floats. She was saying that she was playing as Princess Peach, and yelling at Princess Peach that, like, basically accusing her of being able to float, not doing it. It was funny stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm easily amused, I guess. I shouldn't say that. I'm not trying to insult Lucajin. Like, I obviously like her LPs, otherwise I wouldn't watch them. Oh, that was horrible. Okay. There we go, finally. Oh, gee, that was a lot. Alright, we got a Thunderbolt or whatever. Not a big deal. Those items like that, I will not be using them at all for a long time. Maybe we'll use them in the future, but alright. So in the background. Yay, background! Oh, there's an item. What is it? Ice Storm. Well, we probably won't be using that either. Oh well. Now, can Peach get across this? Nope. Wah wah. Now we lost a hit point for that. Hit points. I don't know why I call them high P. I think it has something to do with high potions. Like, called them that since I was a kid. Very strange stuff. Oh, I guess we don't have to go down that one because we can just go back the way we came. Alright. So back the way we came. That thing down there, by the way, that tornado-looking thing, if you hit that thing, it'll flip you back to flip side. I found that out in my practice file, unfortunately. Yeah. Now what we have to do is, you know what? We're gonna find it. We're gonna figure it out. I know what we have to. We're gonna figure it out. I'm not gonna play this LP that way. I mean, it's not a speed run. You know, we're gonna examine the levels. Okay, we haven't done this with Peach yet, where she like becomes huge. I love the drawing on this. It's so much fun. You can see how, like, the characters outlined. And I assumed that this is how she looked in the first Mario game. I don't know, it's been so long since I played the Super Mario Brothers. When I was a kid, I actually got obsessed with the game Mario Brothers. Not Super Mario Brothers, like the one where it's just you flipping over turtles and them coming out of pipes and stuff. It's almost impossible to describe. It's completely just like an Atari-looking kind of game. It doesn't have any kind of plot line or forward momentum or anything. It just has... It's kind of Pac-Man-like, where you just go to harder levels over and over, but they all have the same kind of basic layout. So now this turtle is getting big. Ugh, great. This is just what we needed. Oi! Okay. That's a first. A gigantic invincible turtle. So now which one's gonna win? Giant invincible Peach versus giant invincible turtle? She should be way bigger than the turtle, right? I mean, like, cause she's way bigger than the turtle in, like, real life. So shouldn't she be, like, 3 times the size of the turtle? Guess not. But there we go. We don't really have to do any of this stuff. I mean, as far as, like, running through here and knocking down the blocks. We just had to solve that giant turtle problem. God, how many times do I have to say that? How often have I had to face giant turtles? Wait, if I had a nickel for every time... Oh. Ball in between the red pipe. See, there's the thing we have to do. They wrote it backwards, but we know what they mean. So anyway, if I had a nickel for every time I had to beat up a giant turtle, I would have 12.5 cents. See, it's funny, because that's not divisible by 5. Sorry. I'm in a weird mood. Alright, so back out the way we came. Back to the red pipes, which is why they have a save block next to them. So this pipe regenerator, I mean, we knocked all this stuff down when we were, like, invincible. And apparently they have, like, regenerating abilities. Do they go anywhere? We're gonna find out. That's what I say. We're gonna... Oh, well. Ugh! Getting our ass kicked by a piranha plant. It's stationary. It's a plant, man. Like, seriously, it's a sad showing if we're getting beaten up by an enemy that can't move. Whatever. I'm not gonna. I've never claimed to be a video game genius. If anybody thinks I ever claimed that, they're mistaken. Oh, this stuff's very original Mario looking, kinda. That card in the background there that we just saw, by the way, which is what I was looking for trying to go down the pipe. I believe that that's a catch card anyway. It's not an actual enemy card. Because I researched the location of enemy cards before I do levels. So... It's like the one thing I actually care about in this LP is getting all the cards, or as many of the cards as we can. Shouldn't say all of them. I don't know if it's possible to get all. I mean, there's a lot. I looked at there's a menu screen that I guess at some point I should probably show you. That shows all the spaces for them. You can look at the cards and stuff, and like it looks like there's like 200 of them. So. I'm sure that's probably not right, and I'm sure somebody knows the exact amount, but I'm sure you can just look up the exact amount on all of them. But some of them all obviously are not about, you know, enemies. They're not all like, you know, because like we got a Merlin and a Merlin Lovely card, so... Alright, and so there's a hidden pipe in these stairways, which is... Oh, and obviously, and I didn't mention this is obviously World 1-2 from Super Mario Brothers. Ugh. Like, every person on the face of the planet who has ever played a Mario game didn't know that. Like, everybody the minute I fell in went, oh, it's World 1-2! Alright, well, refilling our energy is good. I like this too, how we come up in 2D and stuff. Well, now that's like too much life refilling stuff. Obviously, there's a warp area back here. Now, the warp area back here, this doesn't take us to different levels. It actually just, we need to go to, like, the one on the left takes us to the card we already got, the Piranha Plant card, takes us to that area. This one, takes us to this special area. And there's a chest in the back. And we get the Magic Koopa card, which is awesome. Because nobody likes having to deal with Magic Koopas. Whatever, the cards count towards our levels and they make us, you know, it makes it more powerful. Can we blow this up? Apparently not, but, But it, you know, makes our attacks more powerful at the enemy, so, like, well, you know, they're always good to get. So this middle one takes us where we want to go, and actually the one at the end of the level, like before you get to the warp area, it takes us here too, it just takes us a little further back. So. Alright. And now we have a new enemy going after us, these things. Halt!
Yeah, you! This is Bowser's castle! And his burliness doesn't like chumps like you geeking up the place. You're about to get a complimentary nose job, courtesy of my shell. Come on out, fellas! Yeah! Come and get some! Yo, you! The only time I feel like I'm worth anything is when I'm dancing at the disco.
Alright. Anyway, enough with the horrible John Travolta references. Okay, let's try to use this catch card on this guy throwing hammers at him. Well, if we can get off the cannon. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. Well, that was a failure. Just for that, you're gonna die for my mistakes. Alright, and there's our red X.
Yow! Brarg! Please tell me someone didn't just blow up my awesome lair. Hey! I know that stash from somewhere. Mario and Princess Peach. Why do you always have to do that? That's like the 100th time you've showed up at my castle and screwed everything up. Brarg!
Wow, he just knocked Princess Peach out of the screen. That's pretty impressive jumping, I think.
But now you've entered a fortress of pain. No more sequels. It's gonna end right here, right now, once and for all.
Alright, so Bowser is attacking us, and Boomer is the only way we can hurt him, so... try to stay away from the fire. And this is not a big deal, he does not have... Actually, if we had TP, we could probably tell exactly how much life he has, but we don't, so... and remember, you can hit one and make Boomer explode whenever you want him to. Although that still makes his timing a little rough. Oh, there we go. And Bowser's in 2D, so we can flip to 3D. I mean, it's not... If we have to. Yeah, see? Just to get around him. Or at least to get him to walk back the way he came. Now there we go, that's 3 times. We don't have to hit him very much. I mean, he's not the hardest enemy. Well, obviously he's not... Oh, curse you, Bowser! Curse you and your jumping. Well, there we go. Alright, we got him.
No, I hate Mario. It's not fair.
Mario!
Aw, poor Bowser.
Are you okay?
Aw, Princess Peach. My lovely wife.
Oh. Your wife?
What? Are you kidding me? How could you forget our big day?
That sham was not a wedding. What are you doing here anyway, Bowser?
How should I know? I was locked up in Count Bleck's stupid castle. When all of a sudden, bam! Me and the minions wake up face down in this field. Then we found this awesome castle, and I thought, why not make myself a lair?
Well, you see, Bowser, we really need your help. Why don't you come with us?
What? Wait, what?
Oh, Mario talks.
Bleck got us married just to make a Chaos Heart so that he could destroy the world?
Yes, and that is why we need you to help us find the pure heart.
No, I don't wanna. I'd think about it if it was for you, but there's no way I'm helping Mario.
We don't have time for you to be a big baby about this. Come on, Bowser. Please.
But I'm Bowser. I'm grade A 100% prime cut final boss. I'm gonna take over the world any day now. No way am I helping Mario. He's always trashing my awesome plans.
Please. For me?
No, I don't wanna. What'd you say? If the world ends, there's not gonna be any world for me to rule?
And what will happen to your poor minions who were caught by Count Black? They've been brainwashed. They now do his evil bidding, not your evil bidding. Now your minions will have to toil under a different cruel and merciless master.
But why you?
I love his eyes. It's so great.
Murph!
Murph.
Barrage! Fine, I'll join your stupid quest. You happy?
Oh, thank you, Bowser. You're so sweet.
No, I'm not sweet, and I'm not helping Mario just to save a bunch of worlds. I'm only doing it so I can rule someday, so don't get all cuddly with me, Mario.
Alright, Bowser. You big sweetie.
Woohoo! We got Bowser! And he can shoot fire. That's his thing. So. Lord Bowser! Your crabbiness, are you leaving us?
What? Oh yeah! Minions, hold down the fort until I return.
You'll let us sleep with us, sir. Oh, sir, it seems that Count Black has brainwashed some of your loyal henchpeople. They're probably gonna be forced to attack you, so feel free to dole out punishment. Of course, we'd love to come along and defend you, but... You know, we're just, getting away, your heinousness. Clobber that count for us.
Yeah, anyone who wears a cape and a monocle is just begging for a beating.
Well, ain't that the truth? Long live King Bowser. We'll miss you, your surliness. Party.
Oh, you guys! Fine, come on, let's get your stupid precious heart, or whatever you call it. I said move it!
Alright, folks, so that's that. Oh my god. And we must be close to the end of the level now. So, that was a lot. Thank you for watching and putting up with my horrific voices. And from here on out, fun stuff. Next level will not be this involved. You guys take care. I appreciate you watching, and bye everybody.